The final award will be presented by trustee Patty Brennan to present the Township Excellence Award to Patricia Cantor of Glencoe.
Thank you. Patricia Cantor, but Pat, to those of us who work with her every day. 25 years of service to New Trier Township. Quite an amazing feat, I think. She served on the mental health and the human services committees, okay, both as members and then as chairwoman of each before becoming a trustee. She served as a trustee for 8 years, and she served as a supervisor for 8 years. I think it's time that if she thinks she's done enough, I think she's allowed to do something else now. The key element about Pat is that she is proactive. She never just sort of takes a job and sits there. She figures out there's got to be a better way to do some of these things, so let's try it, let's do it. If it turns out that maybe that wasn't the best way to do it, then we'll find another way to do it, okay? She was most visible in the township, certainly as in her service as supervisor. She started out by re-examining the organization, and she dared, mind you, dared to take new approaches, okay? She streamlined the full-time staff, and her leadership on the committee structure was revealed also. So we have a new way of looking at committees as well. Okay, she redesigned the way in which the township presented itself to the public by hiring a consultant to handle the job of publicity and thereby taking advantage of new technology. That's how we got that great website. Absolutely the most amazing thing in the world. I was lucky enough to go to Springfield to receive the award for the best website in the entire state. Okay, it was phenomenal. She spearheaded a drive for the new website, okay, and in addition, it was a time in our history when the general assistance services of the township grew from an average of 5 to 8 families to the numbers which you see in your handout. But she managed to look at that and figure out a way to serve the new needs of the township, and she did it with vision, thoughtfulness, and care. We're all extremely lucky for that. She supported the redesign of the food pantry, and we worked hard on the visibility of the town's pantry to the local grocery stores. And if you get a chance and you're dropping off something to put into the pantry, I suggest you stop and take a look. It's quite an amazing arrangement now, okay? And none of that would have been possible without Pat's leadership. Probably the most important thing she has done is the township became much more visible, both within the geographical boundaries of the township and in the state. Pat was the one person recognized at various meetings around the state. She made time for a dinner in Countryside or a class being offered in communities downstate, and I believe her husband, Sandy, said, if I have to drive to one more, et cetera, et cetera. She went everywhere and talked about the ways in which the township of Winnetka, of New Trier, is dealing with the kinds of resources we have, which are extraordinary, and making them useful to the residents of the township. This lovely and gracious lady has been the face of our township for a long time. 25 years is an extraordinary amount of time. She has provided an enviable record of service, which makes her a tough act to follow, I might add. And I only hope that she enjoys some time finally to do some new things and will be willing to share her insights and wisdom with us. Congratulations, Pat. Thank you.